Found a new reason for living. Naysayers making noise, all I hear them say.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, you know it. The Yankees lose.
The Yankees lose.
Indeed, it was unbelievable.
Under my umbrella, hey.
I tell you what, folks, it is unbelievable how the New York Yankees go ahead. They lose this game once again, and you just go ahead and look back to the poor fundamentals that took place in this game. But first and foremost, I do want to start off with pitching today as usual. Carlos Rodon was on the mound for the Yankees today, and I'll be honest with you, yeah, I wanted more length. He wasn't the problem. Carlos Rodon went 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 3 walks, 4 Ks, did not have his best stuff. Really about the third or fourth start in a row where Rodon has really had to battle because he just did not have his best stuff overall. And goes out there and, went into the 6th inning. It was a 3-1 game. Mark Leiter Jr. follows him up. 0 1/3. Listen to this. Mark Leiter Jr. 0 1/3 inning, 3 hits. 1/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 K. Jonathan Loáisiga does a good job. 1 2/3. 2 hits, 1 K, and then Tim Hill has a very, very quick inning. But again, this Yankees bullpen right now is a major, major, major problem for the New York Yankees. We talked about this on Designated Spitters last night, me and Francis, and it came true immediately today. We said the New York Yankees have to figure out a way to get their starters at least 6 because the bullpen right now is ass. The Yankees bullpen right now is dog shit. It is absolutely dog shit. It's going to be very hard to manage this club. And again, that's why everybody goes Boone, but not today. I can't sit there and blame Boone today because what are you going to do? Does he decide, let me try to stay with Carlos Rodon there, who was getting close to 100 pitches? Maybe you do, but the Yankees are in deep doo-doo right now if their starter does not go at least 6 innings. I mean, they are in a world of pain because things can get very, very ugly very, very quickly for the New York Yankees. No doubt about it. And the defense, the fundamentals, we know about it. We know about the fundamentals of this club. We got to see it again today. J.C. Escara behind the plate, let multiple runners advance. Just didn't look very comfortable behind the plate today. And then Anthony Volpe, couple of times there, he gets the easy option, just hold the baseball, letting runners advance all around him. Runners advancing, just making it a whole lot easier on the other club. And that is the biggest problem. You see the scoring right there. A 4-run 6th inning for the Toronto Blue Jays. That was the big inning right there, is when they fell apart and Volpe's all over the place. Jason Dominguez comes in from an injured Trent Grisham, unfortunately. And the Yankees, again, 7 hits on this day. We'll go over it here. Grisham was 1 for 2. He left with, it looked like tightness, I believe they said, in his left hamstring. Jason Dominguez goes 2 for 3, averages up to 254 on the year. Now, Cody Bellinger 1 for 5 with a homer. Judge 0 for 2. They walked him. Schneider did the right thing. They walked him. Many teams are going to start doing it as these races are close. Blue Jays 2 games out of the East. If Tampa wins, they're a half game out of the East. It's getting very close, really close. Jazz Chisholm hit a big 2-run home run, 1 for 3. Stanton with a big base hit, RBI single. He goes 1 for 3. Rice 0 for 4. Volpe 1 for 4 with a double. Escara 0 for 3. And then DJ LeMahieu, he looked like a nightmare today. Not saying that DJ LeMahieu always looks good every now and then, but he looked like an absolute nightmare today. He looked terrible up there. Not that he doesn't always look like that, but he looked really, really bad. Kevin with a good question here. My question, Pete, is how do you teach this team fundamentals? It's like it's in a world itself. If you don't have your foundations, what do you have to show for it? Everything is built on a foundation. Your foundation has to be strong before you reach any one of your goals. That's the way that works. And I know people I've taken a bit of a beating for this. A lot of people get upset when I say this, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again. It starts with leadership. It starts with leadership. It starts with accountability. It starts with being urgent. It starts with playing to win instead of expecting to win. It starts with all of that. The players have changed. Leadership really hasn't. I'm sorry. It's the one common factor under Aaron Boone's tenure for the Yankees. If you want to look at one common factor, it's obvious. It's been about they're not fundamentally sound. They always look like they're not prepared. They always look like they're not ready to play ball. That is just how it goes. As Cruise Control says, Tampa Bay losing 6-4. But that is how it's been under Boone. And again, I am not making today's loss about Aaron Boone. I am just simply saying he's the constant to a problem. Lack of fundamentals, a lack of everything overall. Do you want to realize, Pete, that the Yankees have the 6th best bullpen in the MLB? Fernando Cruz isn't ready. And let me tell you something. I don't care what those numbers say. What has their bullpen been in the month of June? What has their bullpen been here recently? I don't care what it's been all year. What does that got to do with it? I don't give a shit. That's cute. The Yankees bullpen right now is very limited. Very limited. It's very limited with Fernando Cruz out. I don't trust Jonathan Loaisiga. I don't trust Mark Leiter Jr. Tim Hill's been okay. Devin Williams has been really good. Weaver's been good. You got to get to those guys. I don't trust the middle relief of the Yankees. It is not good. I don't care what numbers say. I don't care what numbers you want to throw out there. I call every game. I watch every game. My eyes are on it. The middle relief of this club is not good. Whatever you believe on that, go ahead. I don't believe it. The Yankees bullpen right now is not in a good position if the starter does not go long. It's that simple. It is that simple. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we got a lot of voicemails. I'll get to a few of them. Let's go right ahead and get into it. Today's champ of the chat is my good friend, William Henry. Oh, well-deserved, my friend. Well-deserved, William Henry. Here's Simon.
Hey, Pete. This is the pissed-off Bella Vista Bocce Master of New Haven, Connecticut calling. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Can somebody please explain to me why this fucking idiot Boone is still the manager of this team? What in God's name did we Yankee fans do to deserve this? He finds a way for this team to lose. Rodon is pitching a good game and he brings in a bullpen. He finds a way to lose. He's an idiot, a jackass, and a fucking moron. We got to get rid of Boone. I mean, George's birthday is coming up in a few days. Hal, you wanna give me and Pete a good present? Please fire Boone. Please fire him. Make your father proud. He's turning over in his grave right now. I can't take this anymore, Pete. Let's just get Boone fired. You people in the chat, go to the stadium, sign a petition, get some bocce balls and throw them at Hal, and let's get him to fire Boone already. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NY Underground forever. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. And Hal, please fire him. Please fire him on your father's birthday, July 4th. That would be the best present. I can dance in the streets here at Bella Vista with my bocce balls. I won a couple of games today, so, I don't mind throwing it in Hal. Have a good day, Pete. Bye.
Well, they said he'd be dancing in the street with his bocce balls. Hey, yo, what are you going to do?
Hey, Pete,
Macho King
There he
in
is.
the house. How you doing? Yeah. Well, hope Christian is okay, because you never want to see a guy get injured.
No,
and
definitely
let me
not.
tell you, Cruz is hurt, and I heard some about the weight room. I don't want these guys in the weight room. Macho Man can go in the weight room. But in baseball, you gotta be flexible. Huh? And let me tell you, I tell it like it is, and I always have, and I always will. Jason Dominguez should be playing every single day for the rest of the season. And if Bad Boom don't want to listen, I'll slap the taste out of his stinking mouth. Everybody have a good night. Stay macho, and I'll get you on the flip side tomorrow. Ooh, yeah! Macho!
Yeah. Oh, I love it, baby. I tell you what. You don't get that from anybody else right there, man. Look at that. Mach. Oh, man. I tell you what. Ralphie Ralph says they're gonna fire Boone next season. No, they're not. No, they're not. Aaron Boone ain't going nowhere, brother. Aaron Boone is not going anywhere. I always say it. You got a better chance of hitting the lotto multiple days in a row than Aaron Boone getting fired by the Yankees. Ain't gonna happen.
Hey, Pete, Kyle Malay here.
Oh, shit. Malay's
Yankees need
hot.
to do something with fucking Volpe. All these freaking errors are killing us. Every time he commits an error, the Yankees give up like 4 or 5 runs in a freaking inning. Like, this is getting old. They need to do something. Like, this is bullcrap. He cost us this game. Well, hopefully we can go win the one tomorrow, because the Yankees can't ever put a win streak together, but... All right, well, have a good night. Go Yankees.
Yeah, Kyle Malay, look, the worst thing about the Anthony Volpe stuff today is that it wasn't fielding errors. It was mental errors. And that's the problem. This is a kid who Anthony Volpe's always been hyped up about his baseball IQ. And that's trouble. That's trouble on those plays because, mental errors are errors. It doesn't show up in the box score. It doesn't show that there was an error on Anthony Volpe. It doesn't show any of that. Doesn't show none of it. Fact of the matter is, those are mental errors. Doesn't show up on that box score, but it cost you ball games. You don't know what happens in those situations. Keep the runner at first base. He allowed it to go to second and third. He made that throw that never needed to be made. You hold it there. It doesn't allow a run to score. Just a lot of mental lapses. And let's be real here, folks. We talk about this stuff all year. Francis brought this up yesterday, and it was a brilliant point. He said, a lot of the stuff that we find ourselves talking about in April, May, June, July, August, and everybody goes, it's early. It's early. Give them time. Then it pokes its ugly head out in the postseason, and the Yankees loses because of it. And then you don't got to say we have tomorrow anymore because tomorrow doesn't exist. You got a whole off season. We've seen it a lot. Seems like the same thing. I'm just saying. It's always the same shit.
Pete, Joe, Fam. Pete, the amount of agonizing losses that we've already had, I can't even count them. Another 1-1 loss. Fundamentals! And Bobby, here's one for you. Hold the fucking ball! You got the baseball IQ of a new... My God, this team, Pete. I just fucking can't anymore, man. When they get down, they stay down. There's no comeback in them.
Nope.
Jesus Christ. Somebody help this fucking moron. If it's not the manager and his coaches, it's the team that feeds off of the manager. Welcome to Moronicville.
Yep, no doubt about it, Dom. I'm there with you, brother. You got every right to be upset today. It was a very winnable game. Very winnable game for the Yankees. No doubt about it. They should have won this one. They definitely should have won this game. Do a little refresh here, guys. Going to play one more. I'm going to see if maybe we hear from Boone. And I'll put that on the screen and play that. I just don't know if we are, but we'll see.
Hey, Pete. William Henry here.
There he is.
That issue with Wells and the circulatory problem in the hand should have been discovered by the Yankees a month ago. My guy Scotty noticed it. the Yankees don't do anything about it, and it might not have evolved to this degree. We might have won the game tonight if we had rested Wells more and not played him like they were doing until today. Second thing is the Reds DFA'd a guy with like $13 million on his contract, what's his name, Candelario.
Candelario, yeah, Candy.
The Yankees can't DFA DJ. It's sickening, really, with the Yankees payroll. I cannot stand watching DJ bat anymore. I think I'm just going to stop watching the Yankees soon and listen to you, Pete. You're the best. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Jonathan Sosa with a super chat also. Let's get him some music here.
Thank you for being a friend.
Said exactly, Pete, getting exposed in October again. And I mean, it is possible. It's very, very possible. Let me see if we got some updates here real quick, guys. Well, see if we get a listen to Aaron Boone. I don't know if he's spoken yet. Maybe there's going to be an update on Trent Grisham. So I don't see anything yet from Boone. Again, I mean, there's nothing else he's going to say. It's going to be nothing that will surprise anybody, to be quite honest and fair. So I don't really care to even hear from him today, because what you're going to hear is just baloney and bullshit. We know that already, but just an ugly game for the Yankees today. And like I said, look, even if the Rays lose today, they're a game and a half out. The Jays will be 2 games out. Got 3 more games against the Jays, then we got 3 against the Mets, who aren't playing good, but it's at Citi Field. We'll see what happens there. But the Yankees, you could be looking up very, very soon. And scary but true, Yankees could potentially find themselves in third place. It's crazy to think about, but it's very, very real. They had an under 500 month of June. For whatever reason, under Aaron Boone, June, July, and August, they never really played great baseball. I guess at this point, trends are trends, and you should just expect them at this point. So we'll see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the best. Much love to each and every one of you. We'll catch you guys mañana. Like I said, we're right back at it. The month of June is done. The month of June is done, folks. It's done. That's it. We're going to enter a whole new month. We'll see what happens. And basically, just go from there. So, folks, again, peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you to all the new subscribers today. You guys are the best. And I will see you all mañana. Peace out, folks.
Yeah,